Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to episode 55 of Football Manager. And today we're just going to be playing through pre-season. We might have a friendly or two. We'll probably have at least one. Whether or not we'll have two or not remains to be decided. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Have to wait and see how quickly we get through the how quickly we get through the pre-season. Funnily enough, we've got Solihull Moors on the last day of the season, like last time. That's interesting. But yeah, we're still moving through. We've got $7,500. Pounds. Our balance is still down. Who's next? We say reach playoff. Okay. Reach first round, reach second round. Well, I guess all I can do is confirm that. Still no more than 5 lone players in a squad for the league, but yeah, we've managed to. We can. Yeah, look, we've got 3 friendlies. First one's against the under-18s, then against Buxton. Then we've got Crystal Palace under-23s in what should be a bigger match. Then we might look for another. Much lesser team than maybe a bigger team. I'm not sure. We'll have to keep seeing, but we've got Curzon Ashton and Boston will be our first 2 games. Stourbridge got promoted. Let's have a look at the promoted teams. Leamington, surely are back down as we saw. Lowestoft Town. What happened to them? 2015-16. Oh, they must have got relegated, so they're back up. And is there anyone else? Lowestoft Town, Leamington, and Stourbridge got promoted. Chorley came down. Who else came down? Unless Leamington. Yeah, so they came. Oh, I don't even know. It buggers up. Like the up and down thing when like you'd go into a league that's not in the game. Oh, United of Manchester are back up. Interesting. So I'm not sure what's happened. Stourbridge. That doesn't work. Can we look? Leamington we already saw didn't really work. Who have we not looked at? Lowestoft Town. I think we looked at them as well. So yeah, no, that's not last season though. But yeah, I don't know. I really do not know. But anyway, we'll all sort that out later in the season. Hopefully we can do better than last year. Maybe even go up. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, unfortunately, Wade Joyce has gone to Bradford Park. They're still in nowhere, but that's unfortunate. I was going to give him a bit more game time this season. And here we've got some very good news. Young midfielder James White from Millwall is coming in on loan until the end of the season. He looks like he could be a more than decent player for us this season. Hopefully the new Iker Pozo, but even better if we're lucky. We're still looking for a few better front players. More midfielders is always good as well. Although I think front players is the more pressing issue at the moment, with probably a new striker, maybe a new winger. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. And the fans are very happy with the loaning of White, and Alex Ainge has got a Continental A license. Well done, Alex. And we're getting closer to the first friendly of the season against the under-18s. We'll play that. We may or may not play the second friendly, which is against Buxton. I think we will. That's only on the 7th, which is the day that's just off the calendar there. But now we're losing 3 players. Keane, Hurd and Massey, all players I weren't planning on renewing their contracts, so they'll be leaving the club. And then I don't think we'll need them. We've got backup in the wing back areas, sufficient backup. In the centre back areas, we've got Jones, York, Jeffries, and I'll probably look to sign another centre back and see how they do. Maybe a good first team quality one. We'll have to wait and see. And yeah, Massey going as well. We might have looked to keep one of them, but in the end, if we do need them, we can always sign them. Alright, we're going into the game. The first one of the season it's a friendly against the under-18s, you probably know from before. But, okay. Still need a keeper. Firstly, we'll chuck... I don't want to chuck Connor York up top. I'm going to chuck all our players onto the bench. Actually, I'll sort out the team and then I'll come back and tell you what it is. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. We're going to bring in another keeper. But just for now, we've got Osei on the bench. But yes, this is our team. Belshaw starts in goal. Socket is getting a start. The young man, Kyle Socket, is actually improving quite well. He's got decent potential. If he could reach the Black Star, that would be very nice. But yeah, he's actually decent, low quality for the senior team. But that's much higher than anyone else in the youth squad. Jeffries starts alongside Jones at the back. Burke is at right back. Cox, James White and Paul Green are in the midfield. Briscoe, Phillips, Stike are up top. We're controlling the game. We're trying to retain possession, much higher tempo, be more expressive. We just want to play them off the park, I think. But yeah, get the players back into form. I think it's a good way to start an intra-squad friendly. And yeah, this is the team they're going with. We kind of know most of these people. They've got a full bench. Ours is made up of 6 players. But yeah, they've got no Joyce. He's on the bench. They've got Harrison, Rowley, and Woolley, and Wells, Wildig, and what's that? Roger Yates. Yeah, Roger Yates. Mark James is all right. Patrick John, Nathan McCormick's been pretty decent. No Kyron Reid, no Mike Deacon, no Scott Slater. A few interesting omissions. I'm going to spend my time putting everyone's tackling on easy. I don't know if it'll do anything, but it's better than getting any injuries to the under-18s. There's no point getting injured in pre-season, I think. Alright, what shall we say? I'm going to calmly say, show me what you got. There's places up for grabs, to be sure. Yes, let's go. Let's see how much we'll win by. Oh, that's getting a bit cocky, but yeah, we should win. If we don't, that would be bad. But here's James White, our loanee from Millwall on the ball. He finds Phillips. So the numbers are a bit different to last season. I feel like they are, but good tackle by Emery. It's a good chance to see some of our youngsters in action that we don't normally get to see otherwise as well. Burke is on the throw now. He goes short to Jones. He looks up forward. McCormick cuts it out. He hits it upfield. Socket intercepts the young man. He's only 16 even. Would normally still be in the under-18s, but he's made the switch up, and now Briscoe's in behind. Can he find Stike? Yes, he can. Oh, Emery with a big tackle. It's bouncing around, and now Briscoe's been given offside. Alright. That was almost a goal, and now they have an opportunity. It's Emery to whip it in. It's away by Cox. Jimmy Phillips is on the ball, and he's coming forward. What can he do? He's trying to get away from the number 3. He's bursting away. He's all the way out on the left now. He's got, who's that? Who's number 7? I think that's James White. It is! And he scores 7 minutes into his Tamworth debut. James White has put a ball in the back of the net. What a run by Phillips. He just wouldn't stop. He just kept going. And then eventually, he cut it back to White, who did very well to get up there in support. And if we have a look here, the defender came over. It was a simple cutback. And White, a beauty of a volley into the bottom corner with his left foot. What a start for him. If he can do that in the real league season, that would be very good indeed. Goal kick now, and Rogers hits it up forward for them. Jeffries wins it in the air, though, nicely. Here is Woolley looking for Wildig, but that is cut out by Jones. He goes back to Belshaw. And upfield, Stike. Can he win the header? Oh, it actually beats number 5. Stike misses. That's not what we will want. We want him running towards the keeper in that situation rather than just taking the shot on from there, where it's less likely to find the back of the net. But now, just before half-time, the throw-in is headed away by Rowley, but Cox receives the ball from White. Green looking for Briscoe, it's bouncing around. Jones intercepts it. He goes back to Belshaw, and we're going to build again. Coming forward is Belshaw. Launching it long. Cox can't win the header. Jeffries cuts it out before it gets to Yates. Here is White into Green. Looking for Phillips, and it beats the number 2. Phillips, can he find another assist? He crosses it in. Stike, it's a goal! Another assist for Phillips. It's Stike who finds the back of the net. A great header from him. At least I think it was a header. It would make sense if it was a header. But yeah, he gets there. It's almost a bit too heavy of a touch, but he gets the cross in. And Stike, oh, it was a volley even. Getting in front of Emery and the other dude there. And then he finds the back of the net, and that's half-time. Might be winning, but you could also change if you let your performance level drop. Don't stop. Unfortunately, James White's lost confidence. So we're happy with his performance tonight. Now he's looking happy. That's what we like to see. And yeah, let's head back out into the second half. Can we run over them in the second half? Maybe. Let's see, as Shelley wins that header. Here is Wildig. Good tackle by Socket. The ball finds John. Number 3 to number 3 there. Oh yeah, I should also point out, we're only going to have the one game in today's episode. The simulation's been taking too long. And I know there won't be much actual video footage, but actual time for me is a problem rather than amount of time on the video. But yeah, Stike does well with a nice dummy. He's in behind. He should score, and he does. 3-0. Re-Stike with his second of the game. And that's what we like to see. Let's have a look on the replay. It's James White who hits it through to him. It's a nice dummy from Stike. The blonde-haired defender wasn't ready for it. And then he smacks it in past Rogers. But that's a goal. Nicely done. And that's what we like to see. Here we are. Deeney's on the ball. He manages to keep it away from Reed. Now he goes back to Turner, who finds Cox, helps it along. Here is White. What can James do? He passes it inside. Here is Cox to Deeney. Now White. Can he find a killer ball? He finds Stike. It's a nice pass. Now Curry, who is onside. Is he? Oh, he's hit the post. Don't know if he was onside or not. I think he was in the end. But he misses anyway, and it's going to continue onto the free kick. Briggs loses, the corner. Turner's done bad. Linley hits the post / the crossbar. And that was almost a smashing goal from Linley. In the end, he gets a bit unlucky. But now, it's a corner. Reed is going to whip it in. That should be Belshaw's. And it is. Good catch from him. And that's the end of that. But why is Burke taking the free kick? Yeah, I still don't know why Burke's taking the free kick. Throw in for us now. Phillips receives the ball from Briggs. Goes back to Briggs. Inside Cox. Now White. Deeney. Around the corner is Stike. Stike to Phillips. What can Phillips do? Can he get his third assist of the game? Well, he goes back to Cox, who does first time to White. He doesn't get it, but York will cover. And he goes to Turner. Turner with a odd ball that manages to get through to Stike. And that wasn't far away from the Gibraltar. Unlucky. Throw in for us now again. It's Burke. He looks for Stike. The ball's fallen through for Curry. Curry. It's a foul by Bob Joyce. And that was needless. And he might have got himself sent off in a friendly. Has he? That looked like definitely a yellow card worthy tackle, and it is. He's off. Curry wins the pen. Stike's going to take it and go for his hat trick. Can he find the back of the net? Yes, he sends Rogers, although it may well be a different keeper who's come on. I think it was Cooper. He sends him the wrong way. He gets his hat trick, and that's a great way to start the season for our striker. Will that mean he keeps his spot in the team? We'll have to wait and see. Possibly, but it's only the under-18s, you must remember. Throw in for them now. It's Linley, who goes short to Slater. He looks upfield. That's gone to nobody. Burke's going to fetch it. Now what's he going to do? He goes back to Belshaw. Belshaw looks for a first-time ball to Phillips. Oh, but there's full time. I thought there was more than 1 minute of stoppage time. But no, there's not. A 4-0 win. Calmly say... Well, that. Yeah, everyone's happy. That's what we like to see. Stike, player of the match. Deservedly so. A hat-trick for him. Very nice indeed. Unfortunately, Bob Joyce got himself sent off. That's the only down. That's the only negative from that game. But anyway, great stuff, Stike. White getting a goal as well. That's what we like to see. But yeah, if that is perfectly finished, no one really played too well for the under-18s. I mean, it would have been difficult for them against a much superior opposition. Unfortunately, Mark James got injured in that game. He's dislocated his jaw. He's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. But yeah, that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. Oh, we've got 100% club finances. Brilliant. I'm kind of surprised how 50, 50, 49, 70, 178 equals 42 on the job security. But anyway, in the next episode we'll have Buxton and Crystal Palace under 23s. And I mean, I guess now we've timed it so that we start the league season with 2 games of the league season rather than a friendly and a league game in the end. No, we haven't gotten rid of a friendly. I don't know what I'm on about. But yes, is there anything to say on the topic of we'll discuss transfers in the next episode, but that'll be it for today. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.